Welcome to Boggersox TV. We've got lots of classic and original TV shows. Subscribe now and enjoy the video.
Not the shrinking cat, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can.
Dad, Grandpa! Today, I was playing in the meadow with, guess who? The circus is coming! Grandpa! The circus is coming,
Oh,
Grandpa!
I love the circus, Elsie.
Look, I'm a tightrope walker.
Steady.
I was so excited. The circus was coming to Sunnysands.
That was more like a clown than a tightrope walker. Which reminds me, our new guest will be here any minute.
Yes, he's a clown. Look, I can juggle, Grandpa. Auntie Jules had gone to fetch a real live clown from Sunnysands. He was going to stay at the mill on the marsh. What will the new clown be like, Grandpa?
Oh, I expect he'll be round and jolly and always falling over.
You mean all roly-poly? Like this?
Look, Elsie. Here comes Queenie.
Queenie is Uncle CJ's boat. It's really called the Queen of Sunnysands, but it's Queenie for short. And sure enough, here came Auntie Jules with that jolly round roly-poly clown. Except he wasn't jolly and round and roly-poly. He was all long and thin and kind of stiff.
Hello, Grandpa. Hello, Elsie. Now, I want you to meet our special guest, Mr. Ravioli.
Hello! Hello! I am Ravioli.
Roly-poly Ravioli!
Oh, very good name. I like the name. I will use the name. It's more clowny name with roly-poly bit in front of ravioli bit, yes?
Yes, this was the day we all met Roly-poly Ravioli!
Roly-poly ravioli. I hear you're in the circus.
Not yet, Circus, no, but I wish for to be in Circus. Yes, I come and I show Circus my act and they will say, wonderful clown. You come and be clown here with us, see?
Let me take this to your room, Mr. Ravioli.
So you want to audition for the circus to see if they will take you on? Well, I've got an idea. Why don't you show us your act and you can practice on us?
Yes, yes, yes!
Okay. Me think first. Me think.
And while he was thinking, we heard...
Oh, no.
Clownery! Come along, Grandpa. We're going into Sunnysands to buy you some shoes, remember?
It was Great Aunt Loretta, Grandpa's sister.
Oh, this must be our new clowny guest.
It's Roly-poly Ravioli.
He doesn't look very roly-poly to me. What clowny things do you do?
I do this clowny thing. And this clowny thing. It's good for clown, yes?
I don't think so. I do much more clowny things than that. Now, let me see.
Let me take you to your room, Mr. Ravioli.
Now, Great Aunt Loretta had ordered a taxi to take Grandpa to Sunnysands. He had to go.
I think Roly-Poly's going to need your help with his clowning, Elsie. Now, I've got my phone with me. Give me a ring and let me know what's happening. And I think I'll take her with me, just in case I have to come back in a hurry.
Okay. So off went Grandpa with Great Aunt Loretta. And Roly-poly was soon having tea on the balcony.
There we are. Miss Smiley's best chocolate cake.
Cake help me think of clowny things. Yes?
But just then, they heard...
Aha! Here comes someone who's very good at clowny things. You'll love meeting him.
It was Mr. Werps. Mr. Werps is called Mr. Werps because he's always having little accidents.
Oh, whoops! Oh.
Mr. Werps!
Elsie!
Let me introduce you to Mr. Roly-Poly Ravioli.
Oh, I can't wait to meet a real clown. Whoa.
Mr. Werps was a bit dizzy.
Oh, let me... Oh, whoops! Oh, how could I be so clumsy?
Now that is a proper clowny thing.
I try. 1, 2, 3, go! It is no good. No good. I am hopeless clown. You, Mr. Whoops, you go and join Circus. You do proper clowny things. Me? No. Hopeless. I go pack my things.
And poor Roly-Poly went to his room.
I did it by accident.
I know you did, Mr. Whoops.
I've put him off being a clown for life.
I'm sure you haven't.
I think I'll just go back to my toy shop.
Careful!
Oh. Oh.
It was definitely time for me to phone Grandpa. He'd just arrived in Miss Smiley's cafe.
Now, you sit there, Grandpa. Don't you go wandering off. Goodness knows what you've got in all those bags. I won't be a moment. I'm just going to the...
Great Aunt Loretta never says the word toilet out loud because she thinks it's rude.
Hello, Elsie. What news?
He's leaving. He says he'll never be a proper clown. He's so sad, Grandpa.
Oh, we can't have that. I better come back straight away. And you know what that means?
Not the shrinking cap, Grandpa.
Catch me if you can.
And up he got, and without anyone seeing him, he put on his shrinking cap. You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can run about all over the place. And his magic can make things go, like Josh's helicopter. But today, he was going to get on my Mrs. Ostrich to fly back home.
Now for some of Miss Smiley's chocolate cake. Grandpa? Oh, it's impossible. Did you see him go? I expect he's gone to Mr. Whoops's shop. He loves it there. Would you look after my stuff while I just run and look for him, Grandpa?
Back at the mill on the marsh, this was happening.
Don't leave us, Roly-Poly.
I must go. I am hopeless clown. Never join Circus. Never. Not funny, not Roly-Poly. Too scared. Me go work in insurance company.
I was watching for Grandpa to arrive, and luckily, just as Roly-Poly was about to leave, this happened.
Whoa! What is funny bird? Whoa! Oi! Whoa! Whoa!
And a Roly-Poly did a Roly-Poly. Well done, Roly-Poly.
I did clowny thing. I did Roly-Poly.
Do it again. And with Grandpa's help, he did it again. Brilliant!
Roly-Poly Ravioli.
You're so clowny. You've done it, Grandpa. Keep going. I'm coming down.
Roly-Poly Ravioli. Roly-Poly. Roly-Poly Ravioli.
You're doing brilliant clowny things, Roly-Poly. At last, Grandpa's work was done. Grandpa flew into the cafe, took off his shrinking cap, and came back to his normal size.
Oh, I've been looking everywhere for you, Grandpa. I can't leave you for a second, but you go wandering off.
Just stretching my legs.
Come along, we're late.
Later, when Great Aunt Loretta and Grandpa got home, Roly-Poly could not stop roly-polying.
Roly-poly ravioli!
Marvellous. Do some more.
More!
Well done, Grandpa.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I know. It was teamwork.
Teamwork.
Roly-poly ravioli!
Wonderful.
He's a real clown.
Yes, me, real clown now. Funny bird taught me roly-poly thing.
Funny bird? What does he mean?
Maybe he means you, Loretta. You did a tumble this morning that was very funny, remember?
Come to think of it, I expect you're right, Grandpa. I probably did teach him all he knows.
Roly-poly ravioli.
I got you some little things in Sunnysands.
For me. Oh, very kind. Shoes, a wig,
And,
a red nose.
well, now you can act like a clown. You have to dress like one, too.
Yes, I might be able to do clowny things, but I don't dress like a clown. What?
Let me help you inside with your things.
Roly-poly ravioli. Roly-poly ravioli. Roly-poly ravioli. Roly-poly ravioli.
Teamwork.
Happy Hairy family in Hairy Land, and we're the Hairy Fairies, telling all the stories
And the singing in a band.
We had a little accident with our magic and turned the world hairy.
Oh, how tragic!
We've run out of spells in our hairy fairy tree.
But they don't care.
They love to be hairy. The Hairies, finding all the laughter in Hairy Land. Ma, Pa,
And Minnie.
and don't forget there's Nana.
And Chihuahua, the hairy pet.
But up on the hill in Chateau Shampoo, there's Boris Boo-hoo.
And Boise, too.
Boris is trouble, you wait and see. But they don't care, they love to be hairy. The Hairies.
Hey, Chris, guess what?
What?
I've learned an amazing new trick.
What sort of amazing new trick?
Watch.
Oh, hi! Yay! Good, isn't she? Yeah, Wiggy, we are amazed.
Oh, hi! I'm Wiggy, the amazing acrobat. Hey, Chris, that's made me think of a story.
Oh, that one! Yes, that was funny.
I'll start, because I remembered it first. Ready? Here goes then. It was a lovely warm day in Hairyland, and we were sitting in the big blue barrel at Chateau Shampoo.
Feeling really happy today, Wiggy.
Me too. Happy and hairy.
Suddenly, we heard a voice.
I know who that is. Minnie Ha-Ha.
Minnie Ha-Ha, she is so fantastic. Minnie Ha-Ha, she is so gymnastic. Watch her go stretch, she has elastic. Hopping, leaping,
Skipping, jumping.
careful Minnie, mind the bumping. Minnie, oh Minnie Ha-Ha.
And Minnie had brought circus things. Clown wigs, stilts, juggling balls.
Because this was the day of the Happy Hairy Circus. But Boise was stuck inside Chateau Shampoo, where someone was telling him what to do.
Can you guess who? Boris, boo-hoo, what's he gonna do? Boris was bossing Boise about.
You know Boris always wants to be in charge.
Boise wasn't having much fun until, suddenly, this happened.
Minnie Haha's juggling balls came flying through the window.
Oh, Boris was cross. Who was messing about out there? He went to find out.
Minnie told Boris she was going to start a happy hairy circus with clowns and jugglers and acrobats and everything. And she wanted everyone to join in.
Boris was about to tell Minnie that he was far too busy to play at circuses when Boise came outside juggling. He saw Minnie.
And you know what happens when Boise sees Minnie.
Minnie said Boris should be the clown in her circus. He was so funny.
Boris isn't going to like that one hairy bit.
No, he's so proud. He hates people laughing at him more than anything. And we were right. Boris was really cross. He, the great Boris Boohoo of Boohoo Shampoo, a clown?
So Minnie asked Boise if he would be her circus clown, and of course he said yes. So off they went.
Leaving Boris in a temper. Boris thought that Minnie Haha knew nothing about circuses if she thought he should be a clown.
He would show her how to run a circus. He would run the best Boohoo circus in Hairyland. But for that, he needed a plan.
Boris needs a plan, he needs a run as quick as he can. He needs to plan a big surprise.
He needs to plan his next disguise.
What'll it be?
What'll it be?
What'll it be? The ringmaster.
What's a ringmaster?
He's the boss of the circus. He tells everyone what to do.
So Boris set off for the Ha-Ha Hairy Garden, and we followed on our Popper Picky.
Follow me round Hairyland,
Round Hairyland,
I am quick.
and I am Wiggy
with a hairy fairy band.
Minnie had set her happy hairy circus up in the garden.
And we flew in on our Popper Picky and landed in the bumblebee bush. At that moment, Boris arrived.
Minnie Haha was really happy. Fancy a real ringmaster finding out about her circus.
He decided that the first act would be Pa Ha Ha on the rickety plank. They wished Pa lots of luck.
On he stepped. He wibbled, and he wobbled, and then he did this.
Oh, that's what I love about Pa Ha Ha. He can always laugh at himself. Then the ringmaster told them all to stop. Rickety plank walkers weren't supposed to be funny.
He told Pa to sit down. Minnie still wanted to do some juggling, but Boris said the ringmaster would decide. Oh, neat. And he decided that the next act would be Mahaha walking on stilts. Come on, Ma, you can do it.
Shush, not so loud.
So Ma stood on the stilts. She wibbled, and she wobbled, and then she did this.
Boris was annoyed with them. Why couldn't they understand? Stilt walkers are not supposed to be funny.
Clowns are funny.
This was not turning out to be such a happy, hairy circus after all.
Then who do you think turned up? Nana and Chihuahua! This made everyone happy.
Everyone, that is, except Chihuahua. He knew that this wasn't a real ringmaster. He knew it was Boris Boohoo. Ma tried to calm Chihuahua down. Then the ringmaster had an idea. He decided that the next act was going to be Chihuahua jumping through a hoop.
Do you think Chihuahua can do it?
I'm sure he can do it, but will he do it?
And Chihuahua wouldn't do it.
So the ringmaster decided to show him how.
The ha-ha Hairies all laughed. But Boris said people jumping through hoops is not funny.
Only clowns are funny.
I can't bear it. The ha-ha Hairies have lost all their ha-ha-ha.
Calm down, Wiggy. It'll be all right. Just you wait and see.
So now it was time for Boise the Clown to be funny with a curly custard pie.
But Boise didn't want a face full of curly custard pie. So he ran, and Boris ran after him.
And then this happened. And the ringmaster's hair fell off. Only it wasn't a ringmaster. It was Boris.
Boris Boohoo had played a joke on them. Brilliant! That's what clowns are meant to do.
Yes, they all agreed that Boris made the perfect circus clown.
And they all laughed and laughed.
So Boris ended up being the clown after all.
Yeah, and he has to pretend that it was all one big joke.
So Ma put the clown's wig on Boris.
Whoops! And Minnie became the ringmaster.
It was time to celebrate with a hairy shake.
You're gonna shake, you're gonna shake, 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 shake. You wanna shake, 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 shake. Get ready to shake, 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 shake with me. Do the hairy shake with me. And you shake it up high, and you shake it to the ground.
And you shake it to the side, and you shake around.
Then you shake your fingers, and you shake your feet. And you do the hairy shake to the hairy shake it beat with me.
Do the hairy shake with me.
Do the hairy shake with me. Do the hairy shake with
So it was a happy hairy circus after all.
Yeah, and Boris Boohoo got what he deserved, which made it even better.
Story over. Now it's time for the Hairy Fairy Circus. And our first act is Quiff, the juggler. Oh, go on. Quiff the juggler.
I haven't got anything to juggle.
Oh, Quiff.
Well, wait, can't I be the ringmaster?
No, I'm the ringmaster.
What? I thought you were the acrobat.
I'm the acrobat and the ringmaster.
Hey, you can't be both.
Why can't I?
the ha-ha Hairies.
Rosie and Fizz, Rosie and Fizz, playing together, whatever the weather. Two best friends and the fun never ends. So come on in and play with Rosie and Fizz.
Hello, my name is Lucy and this is Rosie. Hello, Rosie. Let's put Rosie here. And this is Fizz. Hello, Fizz and Rosie and Fizz have been very busy today playing with their toys, and inside their toy box are lots of clues for today's story. Shall we have a look? There's some hoops, a yellow hoop, a red hoop, and a purple hoop. A feather and a very tall hat. A very tall hat with a pink flower. Rosie and Fizz are putting on a show and we're going to help them. So are you ready? Let's switch to story time. And we switch to story time by making a big story clock. Can you make a big story clock with me? After 3, 1, 2, 3, a big story clock with seconds, minutes and hours. And pretend your body is the big hand and put your little hand like this and join in with me. Tick tock, it's the story clock. It must be time for a story. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Are you ready for a story? Stretch up high, stretch down low. Wriggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Tick tock, it's the story clock. Hands up, who's ready for a story? Rosie and Fizz were playing by the garden wall. It was a very high wall. They couldn't see over it, but they always heard lots of noises coming from the other side. They heard cars that beeped, beep beep, and people that chattered, and sirens that were very noisy. Cover your ears, Fizz. Nee-no, 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 nee-no. But this was a very special day because Rosie and Fizz heard music playing. I wonder where that music is coming from, said Fizz. And then Rosie and Fizz saw something quite extraordinary. From above the garden wall, they saw a very tall hat. A very tall hat with coloured dots and a pink flower. I wonder whose hat that is, asked Rosie. And then the very tall person wearing the very tall hat started to throw hoops in the air all at the same time. And people started clapping and cheering. Then the very tall person, wearing the very tall hat, started to spin plates on sticks in the air, all at the same time. And the clapping and cheering grew louder and louder and louder. Hooray! Shouted Rosie and Fizz. Then the very tall person, wearing the very tall hat, started to throw balls in the air, all at the same time. And the clapping and cheering grew louder and louder and louder. I have hoops, said Rosie. Let's put on a show. That's a good idea, said Fizz. Choo, 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 choo. And now, said Fizz. Wait for us, interrupted Caterpillar. We went to see the show too. And Caterpillar, Hedgehog and Owl sat down on the rug. Are we ready? Asked Rosie. Ready, said everyone. Do, 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 do. Welcome to the show, shouted Fizz. Rosie started spinning the hoops around, going faster and faster and faster, and flung them in the air. Catch them, Rosie, shouted Fizz. 1, 2, and bump! Ouch! Ta-da! My go, said Caterpillar. And now for the great tightrope walk. Look how high Caterpillar is, said Rosie, and Caterpillar wriggled all the way along the string. Wow, cried Fizz, and everyone clapped. Now it was Hedgehog's turn, and Hedgehog found a feather on the ground. And now for the disappearing feather, said Hedgehog. First, Hedgehog balanced the feather on his nose. Now you see it, now you don't. And Hedgehog curled up into the smallest ball Rosie and Fizz had ever seen. Hooray! Shouted Rosie and Fizz, and everyone clapped. Next, it was Owl's turn. Rosie, do you have any ribbon I can borrow? Asked Owl. Rosie looked in her bits and bobs box. Oh, yes, I do, said Rosie. I have some green ribbon and some orange ribbon. Thank you, said Owl. Holding the ribbons, Owl swooped into the air and then twisted and turned, dancing in the sky. Everyone clapped and cheered. Fizz was the last to go, and we'll finish with a song. You've seen the show, it's time to go. Jump up high and crouch down low, with hoops and feathers and ribbons up high. Thank you for watching, now say goodbye. And as Rosie and Fizz looked up at the high wall, the tall man wearing the very tall hat had disappeared, and everything was quiet again. And that was the story of Rosie and Fizz put on a show. It's nearly time for Rosie and Fizz to go, but just before we do, let's stick the feathers and the hoops inside the Rosie and Fizz storybook, so they'll always remember their adventure and tell their friends all about it. Thank you for joining us, and why don't you join us next time? I wonder what toys we'll find inside Rosie and Fizz's toy box. We'll see you then. Bye! Right then, shall we stick them in? Let's find a new page. Here you go. And let's stick in the hoops first. Let's go like that. Bye!